Brian Austin Green is thinking back on how tough it was to lose Luke Perry, his co-star in Beverly Hills, 90210, so abruptly. In a clip from an upcoming episode of Getting Grilled with Curtis Stone released on Wednesday, January 31st, Green, 50, stated, "There was a part of me that couldn't really process that was real. The day after his death, I texted him. Just because I had a small voice inside me that said, no, he's going to respond. Somewhere, he is hiding. Or something has occurred." While he didn't completely believe he'd hear back from his friend, Green, who co-starred with Perry on 90210 from 1990 to 2000, said that a big part of him was hoping that was the case. In February 2019, Perry experienced a severe stroke while at his Sherman Oaks, Los Angeles, home. He was taken by ambulance to a neighboring hospital, where he was admitted until March 4 of that year. His age was 52. Green said that as he gets older, he started to embrace the prospect of death, but he never imagined losing someone as soon as Perry did. "To be honest, I never thought it would be Luke," he remarked. "I thought Luke was the strongest of all of them. He was the guy who never changed, he was always the same." Green made it clear that Perry is still a big part of his life and that he thinks about their relationship almost on a daily basis in spite of the loss. "When things happen in my life, I take a moment to reflect on him, the lessons I learned from him, and what I believe his thoughts would be about what I do," he added. Green said that rather than his accomplishments in his line of work, Perry's legacy was the human connections he made with those around him. He said, "It's the enduring impression that you left on your family, friends, and children. What interests me are the anecdotes that people tell about you later on." Given that Perry was a well-known recluse, Green observed that he first heard tales of his friends' kindness following his passing. He accomplished a great deal without ever discussing it. Citing a few selfless instances from Perry's life, he said, he would buy a new wheelchair for the guy on the block who needed one, or get on a plane and fly to a hospital where a girl was sick. Every time he flew, he would have a pocket full of balloons so he could walk back to where a baby was crying, blow up a balloon, and give them something to help them forget about it for a little while. And he never told anyone about that. "Even as astonished as I was to hear those, I thought, that's definitely Luke," he continued. "I wasn't surprised by it." Alongside Shannon Doherty, Brenda Walsh, Jenny Garth, Kelly Taylor, Ian Ziering, Steve Sanders, Tori Spelling, Donna Martin, and Gabrielle Carteris, Andrea Zuckerman, Green and Perry played David Silver and Dylan McKay, respectively, on the teen soap opera. The co-stars gathered at Carteris' house to grieve the loss of their longtime friend Perry a few days after his death was confirmed. Speaking about who attended to honor the late actor, Green said, "People I haven't seen in, 18 years, at least," on a March 2019 episode of his 90,210 Revisit podcast. "And when you see them there, you realize that even though it was wonderful to see everyone again, it has been much too long. You were pleased to see them all,